What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the LTQ Wrestling Podcast. Huge news today. Samantha Irvin is officially leaving WWE. And this is sad news for WWE, for the audience, for the wrestlers. I mean, she got a lot of wrestlers like Chelsea Green over thanks to her ring announcing with the Chelsea Green thing and everything. I mean, she's fantastic. And whether she's going to stay in the wrestling business or not, that's really up to her. I've seen a lot of fans going at Ricochet over this, saying, oh, Ricochet's forcing her to leave WWE. How could he do such a thing? Listen, I get the frustration, but I doubt Ricochet just forced her to leave WWE, saying, oh, you need to leave that company. I left too. You need to leave. Like, I highly doubt that was the case. He pretty much talked about, like, what she told him when he left WWE. She pretty much told him, go do what makes you happy. And I'm sure Ricochet had that same energy towards her. We don't know what her, thinking is in this whole leaving WWE. Maybe she was burnt out. Maybe she didn't like the travel. Maybe she has something else outside of the wrestling world she wants to do. So we just gotta, hear more information. Maybe she'll do an interview. Maybe she'll get involved with something else, and we see what she does next. Or maybe she does end up with AEW. Who knows? That's really up to her. But nonetheless, just a huge loss for the WWE world. In my opinion, she's one of the greatest ring announcers of all time. Just the emotion and everything involved with her ring announcing. And like I said earlier, like she got a lot of wrestlers over just because of the way they said her name or the way she called the moments. And I know there's been a lot of criticism for Samantha Irvin of like, oh, she's not very professional. She needs to sound very professional when she's calling these matches. She sounds like she's about to break out crying and all this stuff. I thought that made a lot of these moments better, in my opinion, especially when like Cody won the title at WrestleMania over Roman Reigns. She was almost not able to say he won because she was so emotional. And just like the rest of us was just like, wow, he really did it. He accomplished it. He did what he finally set out to do, win the WWE championship. And that to me adds more to these moments. And she did a perfect job of that. She wasn't, annoying. She called it with so much energy. She was full of just happiness and joy for her job. And, I get why some people would think, okay, she's so happy at this job. And maybe that was just on camera. She seemed like that. Who knows? But, you think, okay, she's so happy at this job. Why would she leave? Again, we don't know. More information will be out about that, I'm sure, in the future, but she made so many moments. She's like the ring announcing version of Mauro Ranallo. And if you guys ever watched Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, I haven't gotten a chance to watch it myself, but I've seen some of the clips. If you guys haven't watched it or checked out the clips, check that out. Mauro Ranallo was calling that event, and he just makes every moment so great. And I think Samantha Irving's kind of like that. She made, wins or maybe, a match that wasn't so important to the audience feel more important because of the way she called it. And I saw Chelsea Green tweeted or post on X thanking Samantha Irving that she was a joy to be around. And, there's a lot of people within WWE that are shocked by her leaving. And there are, sources within both companies that would be shocked if AEW doesn't make an offer to Samantha Irving. They'd be dumb not to. I mean, if you can get arguably one of the greatest ring announcers of all time in your company, you got Ricochet there. I'm sure that's going to be a plus for her if she wants to stay involved in the wrestling business. You got to try to get her. And as much criticism as AEW gets, it would add a lot more better moments and stuff with her calling the matches. I don't hate Justin Roberts and, some of the other ring announcers they got there, but she's just, you know, way above them when it comes to announcing. And, maybe AEW should look into getting Mauro Ranallo and Samantha Irvin since they're working with Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, them and TNA. I think those both would be huge additions for AEW. We'll see if they actually happen. But if I had to guess, I would guess she does something outside of wrestling because she's a hell of a singer. If you guys haven't checked out her singing, check it out. She is amazing. And maybe she does something with music. Maybe she has something else she wants to get involved in. Or maybe she ends up in AEW, but we'll see. I'm sure WWE is going to have a hard time replacing Samantha Irvin because she meant so much to their product. And I know there's going to be a lot of smart fans who, say, oh, it's just a ring announcer. What's the big deal? Ring announcing to me is so important in the wrestling business because it makes the moment big. If you have somebody with not a lot of energy who just sounds boring when they're calling matches and stuff like that, then the crowd might not be as into it. But she always gave 100% effort, always made the moments feel huge. Even if it was just a random match on Raw, she always gave her all enthusiastic, tone to it and made wrestlers feel more important than they probably were booked as. So credit to her. I hope she does whatever makes her happy. That's what it's all about. Whatever you're doing, do something you love and just go for it. So what do you guys think about Samantha Irvin leaving WWE? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.